Hey Cancer, this is your March 2023 reading. We're doing a Celtic cross spread. Let's get into it. I've already laid out the cards and shuffled. You took quite a bit of time to shuffle today for some reason. Okay. There you are. There you are again. Okay, Cancer. Currently, or the main energy or focus of your reading for the month of March is going to be your creative self-expression. And there will be a lot of communication going on that's helping or hurting. So I'm thinking it's a positive thing. Lots of things going for you in terms of your creative pursuits, your the way you express yourself, the way you exude your persona, your image, really. There's also, you're gaining clarity on a lot of things, and that's helping you to be able to see things in a new light and be able to feel like it's a new beginning for you. It's a new day for you. And there's going to be a lot of communication or messages or back and forth around this thing. You might be very passionate and communicating about something that you've recently, that's come to the light in your life. And so there's like a lot of back and forth communication, inspiring, kind of exciting communication about it. We also see that there's like, it's like the sun's rays are flying in. So it also could be arrows of love as well, because I have the Two of Cups there. So this could be a new relationship that's successful, that's gotten off the ground, and that you're having that exciting back and forth communication. Really putting yourself out there and being happy and communicating with somebody else. How you're thinking about it all right now, you're really clear and concise. There's a lot of clarity coming in with the Sun and the King of Swords. This is somebody who knows what they want. They understand what's going on. They're clear about their mental clarity is pristine. Their mental agility is pristine. They're not overthinking things. They're not getting ahead of themselves. They're very living in the moment. Understanding the power of living in the moment. And you could be writing some sort of creative project. There could be some sort of communication with that creativity, whether it's a podcast where you talk, some sort of playwright or screenwriter type situation. Because Leo, Sun in Leo is, our expressive life force, right? It's here we are, world. It's also the spotlight. So if you're an actor, because I also have more Leo energy here, I'm just getting like this very drama, some sort of creative communications kind of project here. So let me see. Deep down, you need to make a decision about something. You may not be aware of it yet, but you know that a big decision is coming up. Or you have two major roles if you're an actor, or two major projects that you've been offered, and you know you have to make a decision about one of them, and that one of them may lead in one direction and another may lead in another, in a totally different direction, but you somehow deep down in your subconscious mind you feel the success could come from both of these decisions. So but there is a need to make one, because I have the Two of Cups and the you might have a lot of potential um, romantic partners right now. Might be playing the field a bit because of the Eight of Wands there with the Two of Cups. And in the past I see you being kind of the bachelorette or the bachelor, enjoying your time with your pets and all of your money that you have been making and your hobbies, and really putting back into yourself, and looking maybe potentially in the future to find somebody to share it all with. But it seems like in the near future you do find that person. You might be just not taking things so seriously right now. The Sun and the Eight of Wands is just kind of very playful and energetic energy. Although you are thinking about getting serious about matters, because you do have the King of Swords there. So I see that you're operating from a place of maybe you are protecting your assets, your success. You might be feeling a little bit pulled back, more reserved in terms of how you're thinking about relationships. And how you, and maybe that's the reason why, is because deep down you're in protection mode, like you're willing to let the good things in, but the bad things not so much. I mean, you're not letting anything affect you and your success at this time. That's the good thing. So in the near future, I do see some relationship or partnership being highlighted. I'm gonna say it could go either way. It could be love or business. I do have Pentacles here. You've been more work focused in the past, and coming up in the near future, you may be more love focused or relationship focused. So, and you might even meet this person at work. Deep down, you're in the driver's seat of your own life, and you feel like you're going to protect that energy, and you're feeling very successful. You might be getting a lot more confident at this time, and that's helping you to be able to meet people in the future and really put yourself out there. I have your advice being to not get too serious and be a little bit impulsive. Now, that doesn't mean destructive. The Knight of Wands is more of the player, right? He's more of the guy who enjoys the freedom. It's a very freedom, and a little bit of a rebel kind of card. And the reason I say that, the destructive thing, I didn't even notice. That's so funny. I was thinking destructive like the Tower, and I just realized that we have the Tower right above it. So some of you might be firefighters. The King of Swords is an official as well. And so, and underneath it all, there's this energetic kind of protector, kind of warrior kind of vibe. So you may be involved in like safety services of some kind. But this is telling you also to be the rebel, to be free. You might enjoy enjoy your freedom right now, is what it's saying, because this is a time in your life where, if you're single, there's a purpose to that. There's this kind of alchemization of the self, getting comfortable with who you're becoming, and there's no need to rush into anything serious. However, this is also the need for speed kind of thing. So maybe it's saying like this energetic phase that you're in may also be important for you to propel yourself and try new things to find something that's going to really fit your life. So really not settling down with one particular thing, whether that's career, whether that's a partnership of some kind, a romantic partnership. Maybe not getting too serious too fast, because what's in the what others are seeing as you're going through this is like the other people in your life. So somebody external to you may have a tower moment, may have a complete like leveling down of what they've built, whether that be their job, whether that be their romantic life, a breakup, some sort of cataclysm. This can even be like world events, natural disasters. World events, natural disasters. So if you are in that kind of line of work where you're the hero, this is also the hero. He's like the guy who runs in the burning building. Um, that might be like what this is talking about, because he's the fire guy, right? He's fiery, and then we have here the fiery incident, the coming to the rescue. So you may have to come to the rescue for somebody in your life. Somebody might be going through a tough time, whether that be emotionally or financially, or just something has kind of had a climactic, kind of stressful, unfortunate situation, and you might be called to be supportive or rush in, kind of save the day. I see that you hope to be somebody who's more established in what you're doing now, or that's more there's like this kind of, I just noticed this, it's so cool. I thought that was a dragon. It might be a dragon, but it might be a lion. There's salamanders on here. They represent the fire element, fire elemental spirits. And then there's I'm gonna say this is a lion, and that seems like a dragon to me. I feel like it's a dragon, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm sure it's probably not a dragon, but there's some sort of like a knighting, like you're going to go from being the do it man to the operational, kind of directing the activity a little bit. There is this kind of, it's a crowning, it's understanding the potentials of situations, of what to do in a situation. It's taking initiative, but from a place of directing or authoritarian. So if this has to do with a like acting situation, you might be moving from being the actor to more of the person that's, or you're hoping to be more of the person that can be like a producer, or somebody who's in charge of producing something, or the ready set go kind of, the umpire, the person that's in charge of calling the shots, right? There might be a situation that there's been some sort of tower moment for a business or something. Somebody in your line of work may have lost their job, and you're hoping that you can now move up and take a higher position. What I see in your future, some sort of partnership that, or romantic partnership. It could be, I'm going to say a romantic partnership, because there's the Three of Swords coming in right after it. there's some sort of disappointment or sadness, you know, coming in from some sort of love situation in the future. And I don't see it being so detrimental to you. I see you being understanding and compassionate about it and knowing your own worth, and like that you're the shit, basically. Um, it also could be these are the two other women that you, or there's another woman that's a better option, or person that's a better option in this situation. So there also could be somebody who goes through a breakup, and um, at work, and you're there for them. You rush in to kind of be the person that's like the kind heart that like does the nice thing, gets the wine, gets the movies, gets to, and it ends up being, um, yeah, either ends up being a really good friend, because I do have two similar kind of energies here. Um, they're both the divine feminine energies. That's what I'm saying, similar, but um, you could have a lot more in common with this person, but still have differences. There's some sort of opposites kind of also attracting. So if this is a lesbian relationship, one person could be very kind of boisterous and flamboyant and fun, and the other more emotionally receptive. I see you being emotionally receptive to this boisterous, flamboyant person. Like, they may know their worth, they may highly value themselves, and not in a negative way. I'm saying, like, health, for a Queen of Wands, that's healthy, right? They're the sunflower. They're the fiery kind of woman that's also kind of witchy. They that like some of them are kind of witchy, right? That she's got her cat, she's got her magic wand there. She knows how to manifest, and she's really confident in it, in herself, and she's able to project her energy onto things and create life from whatever she touches, or to smother it with fire. She just she's, this is the way I want it. This is how I'm gonna do it. If you don't like it, kiss my behind, kind of girl. Um, Sassy, dramatic, fun, and then here you are in your energy, Cancer, where you're very being emotionally receptive, and um, immersing yourself in the emotions of the other person and connecting to that, and empathizing with them, and really feeling like just nurturing this person who's gone through this breakup, or this kind of sad thing that they've had happen in their life or their relationship. um, there's this kind of sharing of stories and energies, and maybe talking about the sad things that have happened. um, I have how many court cards? One, two, three, four. So I have two queens, a king, and a knight. Now, let's see. The sun, the chariot, and the tower. This is also success overnight. This is overnight success. This is like, holy crap, all of a sudden your online book, or your self-published book, like, gets picked up by somebody. Somebody gives you a call, says, we want to like talk about this, or this is major success in some sort of like viral video, or some sort of viral some movie that low budget movie that you did, that like takes off, and there's great overnight success with something. So the thing that I'm getting about this is, maybe there was an outgrowing of a relationship, or somebody that you've had a relationship with, or like you will have a relationship with around this time. You may outgrow that person, because I do have the knight going to the king, and so it might be challenging for you to stay in the past even if it is the immediate past, because we're talking about going into the future here, right? This might be what's coming up right now. This might be tomorrow, but like we're talking about by the end of the month or so, or wherever that energy is flowing into your life with these big hitters. It seems like some sort of relationship might be jealous, and there might be a disappointment in a relationship for whatever, take it however it's going to go, right? Because you've leveled up, or suddenly you're needing to move. You realize you need to move because you have to get a better job somewhere else that you've been offered. There's something here that's like you're leveling up, you're progressing. It's very fast, very, very fast energy, with the Knight of Wands being by the Tower and the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. I mean, this is like the sun like exploding in your life. Like the light is on you now. The spotlight is on you. That's what it is. So like there's some sort of spotlight here. And the Queen of Wands is the drama, right? She's the drama lady. She's the one that does the, would be a great actress. She's the one that's always very high fashion and maybe slightly overstated with her fashion. She's not like the Queen of Pentacles. You know, Queen of Pentacles, very kind of natural tones and very, can be very nature involved in her clothing, right? This woman is very expressive in her clothing. She likes bright clothing. She likes bright lights. She enjoys the finer things in life because she knows she deserves them, you know? So, and she also is a great manifester, so that's why she's featured like a witch, you know, with a cat there and her wand in her hand. She is magical. And maybe this is you. Maybe you are a fire sign and a water sign. You're just looking up your Cancer, sun, moon, or rising sign. But there is somebody here that is going to have overnight success. Somebody might not be able to get on that boat with you, or there's some disappointment because a friend of yours may have not wanted the role and not got it, but you both seem to value yourselves and each other enough to know that like, hey, it's all good, let's shake hands. And you might actually make a really good friend from this person. If this has to do with somebody betraying, being deceitful, I mean, I don't see it being too much of a trouble for you because you've got so much good stuff going on. But let me just clarify the Three of Swords for Cancer. Please, we're going to do the Three of Swords for Cancer. The Chariot. That's hilarious. There's a choice that's made. Okay, so this is about a choice. This is about a choice, and it's not. We don't have the Five of Swords here, but it's a choice that will lead to heartbreak no matter what, I think. Like, you can live in the past or you can keep moving forward in the future. You can't take everybody and everything with you. There's a need for speed right now. The energy here. Let's look at why are the other people in Cancer's life having a Tower moment? Why are other people seeing Cancer as having a Tower moment? What kind of Tower moment is this? Oh my goodness. Do you see that? Three of Swords. Again, somebody is sad because they know that things are going to change between you and them. And they are trying to be happy for your success, but I think that they know that it's about the end of the road for the relationship. Um, it also could be that someone external to you has had a relationship, some relationship drama. They've had somebody play them, somebody cheat on them, and you're being asked to be the support system. And you will be. You'll be empathizing with them and making them feel good. Who is the Queen of Wands here? Is she the one that's experiencing the heartbreak? Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands are the actress as well, because it's about expression and inner emotion and being able to feel other people's emotions and express them outwardly. So this could be representing that. Oh, here we go. Who's the Queen of Wands? Oh, the Sun. That's you. This could be very well about like acting. The Chariot is the sign of Cancer, though, so I need more clarity. I need to know what is the heartbreak about. What is the heartbreak about? The Queen of Cups. Can you believe it? The Queen of Cups. Oh. Foreseeing a heartbreak coming in. Queen of Cups. A decision. A big decision. It's success. Successfully breaking a heart. This could be a depressing role, like a sad role, a tragedy. This could be a tragic role that you're playing. That you're This could be a tragic story that you've written, like you're writing your story right now. You're expressing somebody doing an acting position or career role that like is kind of tragic. It could be a romantic tragedy. You could be doing Romeo and Juliet. You could be doing something like that. This is also you being unconsciously being protective of yourself. And here she's working with her subconscious to realize like this could be like trauma, delving, trauma work, meditation, healing childhood wounds. And you might have a breakthrough with that. If this is a female and female relationship, then I see I don't know. I feel like you are both of these people now. Maybe a relationship didn't go well, but career is. I just see that there is some sort of partnering up here though in the future. If you had recently gone through a breakup and you meet somebody, like you want to move somewhere, move out of the place you've been living with your ex-partner, I see you like joining forces with somebody who's also gone through a similar situation and getting a place together. But I can't help but think that like there's this happiness that's being communicated, there's this expressing that's being communicated. The King of Swords is like sitting, he's not moving, he's thinking. He's clear thinking, but he's not ready to take action. But deep down you want to take action on something. Maybe it's like you waited on something and somebody's life took them in a different direction and that was a bit heartbreaking. But you're still communicating with this person and they still make you happy. And somehow you're going to move things forward. You're going to make a decision and to meet up, spend time together. Maybe you're just slightly disappointed that whatever role you were offered is like just a step under, what you're used to or what you wanted. Maybe a man was given the position at work and so you got a promotion but it wasn't the position you wanted. They gave it to a man or something. Protecting your heart, a relationship, partnership, success, moving forward. This could be about somebody having a situation happen with motherhood or something external to you. I know that this is you. Maybe you foresaw some event. Maybe your psychic abilities like showed you something down the road and it's been foretold that there was going to be some kind of heartbreak of some kind, or you saw this coming for a friend and now you're needing to be supportive of them during this time, and maybe you're more the Queen of Wands in this situation and they're more the Queen of Cups. I don't see whatever this Three of Swords is. I don't. It may be like a need to start over from scratch with something, but it ends up being a great success anyway. I mean, the Chariot and the Sun, and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I mean, it's just like a little puddle. It's like stepping in a puddle when you know you're about to go pick up a really big fat check. and you're like, damn, my foot's wet. Oh well. It's like, maybe you have a business and you partnered up with somebody else, or you're planning on partnering up with somebody else in the near future, and you've been communicating about it for a while. Joining forces. Whatever fire happens with the Tower card, whatever kind of heat that's created from a situation, the Three of Swords almost is like a healing of that. It's like getting in touch with your emotional side and expressing your emotions and finally getting that cry out, and it's super cathartic. The rain is going to put out the flames of whatever situation comes in. And I just noticed there's two people here. Red and the blue. Red and the blue. It's as if two people go through something that's challenging together, and they end up pulling through with the help of each other. They end up making it through a really difficult time because they have each other in their lives. Whether that's a friend or a new lover or an old lover, whatever it is, a business partner. Somebody could be having a baby as well, because I do have the Sun card at the focus. And I have the Sun card over the Queen, and she's the Queen of manifestation and creation, and children are associated with the 5th house, Sun and Leo. So somebody you love could be having a baby, so that's a blessing. They might have just gone through some kind of relationship heartbreak of some kind. Or they might need you. The two queens that aren't on the table are the Queen of Pentacles and the the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So there's like that practicality and discernment. You're kind of living life by like what your passions and your emotions right now. It's very passionate, emotional setting. What's lacking is the practicality and the discernment, the rationality. Those can be kind of like a Debbie Downer. Maybe that's what you two are just not about right now. You're like, some hiccup happened and we're still good. Or maybe we need to adopt a more logical and a more rational and more a more resourceful approach in order to make this even more successful. Because that would be the Empress, right? If we had all the elements, we'd have the Empress. Still really good, Cancer. Still really, really good. I have her right here. The Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Swords. Oh, you're going to be fine. You're going to create a new life with each other, you and this friend, or your friend will create a new life, literally, figuratively. Looks good. All right. Take care, Cancer. See you in April.